Hey guys, welcome back to Ray's Corner. It's Emily here, and today I'm going to be reading Shadow Kiss for the first time. Look, I cannot see myself in the viewfinder. I literally can't see I'm just blinded right now, okay? Because there's a light shining towards me. I know I look horrendous. I know I look sweaty. I also know that you're done with me reading these books at this point. But we're back at it again with reading another book from the Vampire Academy series for the first time. Another book in the Vampire Academy series for the first time. And I'm honestly excited. I feel like the first two books were just, I don't know, everybody just tells me that they get better and better and that they get more adultish, if that makes sense, although they are all still YA. If you don't know what the Vampire Academy series is about, it's basically about this girl named Rose who's a vampire and is protecting Lissa, who is a vampire Moroi princess. And it basically just follows their adventures and Strigoi attacks, which are bad vampires, and there's a lot of romance in here. I don't know what this book is about. I feel like with each book I'm just going in blind. I really am. This book is a lot thicker than the first two books, so I'm actually kind of excited. The first book I gave a 3 stars, the second book I gave a 4 star, and I think I'm low-key gonna give this book a 4 star as well. I don't know if it's this book that they said that the book gets good, or if it's the 4th book where they say that the series gets good. I know I talked to you guys about maybe doing the rest of the books in this series just in one video. If you don't know, I've already done 2 other videos, the first and the second book for this series, but then I was like, ooh, I usually do 3 books per video, and there's 3 more books after this one in the series, so I was like, maybe I'll just do one last single video for this one, and if you guys don't like it, then I will finally do one last video with the rest of the books in the series. I don't know. Also, I need content, so don't get mad at me, okay? But I'm so excited. These are such fast reads, so let's get into it. Hey guys, the lighting is I look orange. I am orange. Okay, so it's a rainy day. So it's really cozy. I got some Starbucks. We're not going to talk about it because it was actually really horrible, but I'm also 60 pages into Shadow Kiss and a lot's going on right now. I'm honestly finding Rose, the main character, really annoying. Like I didn't really find her too annoying in the past couple of books, but she is just like being so dramatic and so annoying, in that, at least in the first couple pages, because like I'm kind of over her already. Also, for the end of their senior year, they kind of don't have to take any classes, the novices or the Dompiers. They actually, for 6 weeks, are going to protect some Moroi royalty. And so the gag is she is not connected or assigned Lissa, which I, as a reader, am kind of upset about because I don't really see their connection. Like, I know that they have a bond, so they're supposed to be like the closest as they could be. But that's telling us that they're close. Like, I just do not see how much of a friendship they have. Like, I just truly don't see it. So I was kind of upset that she didn't get Lissa, but she got Christian, who is Lissa's boyfriend. And if you have seen my last video, I said that I really wanted to see her and Christian have this little friendship, and I'm like so excited to see more of them. Also, this is not a spoiler. This all happens within the first couple of chapters, like the first 2. Also, Rose is seeing a ghost of a person that died in the last book. I'm not going to tell you, that's going to be a spoiler, but she is seeing that person, and I'm like, they can't be Strigoi. Like, they can't, because they died. So I'm just like confused along with her, and I'm just like excited to see where this is going because it's going by so fast. I'm only 60 pages in, so yeah, I will update you guys a little bit later. I'm honestly really happy with somewhat happy with how it's going. Hey guys, I'm 165 pages into Shadow Kiss, and Rose is still being so immature, and it made me have this realization about Dimitri and her. And I know people are over me talking about it, but look, okay, I'm 18. I have a lot of friends who, like, my oldest friend is like 24. She's amazing. She's beautiful. I work with her. And I've talked to all of them, and they all say, like, I could never, like, talk to somebody who's 17 or, like, in high school. Like, we're in completely different walks facts of life, and that is so true. I don't understand Dimitri's attraction towards Rose because she's not even mature. Like, I know that people use the excuse, oh, well, like, she's mature and like she's killed Strigoi and they've gone through stuff together and they're friends first. No. Just in general, like, Rose acts so immature. Like, she has an outburst every single scene. And like, how is Dimitri attracted to that if he's not like attracted to younger people? You know what I mean? Like, I know Rochelle Mead is like trying to make like they're friends and no, she's so immature and like I just can't. I don't know why Dimitri's attracted to her if it's not like weird. Hey guys, I don't know if you can see me, bad lighting everywhere in this house, but I am honestly gonna finish this book today. I have an internship coming up and until then I literally have nothing to do. So I'm gonna be reading. I'm 260 pages in, less than 200 pages left, and I'm not loving this book. I think it's fine. It's very fast paced. But if you have seen the other videos, you knew that I was so excited about the series. Like, it gave the mid-2000s vibe, and I was just loving it, and I'm just not feeling that vibe with this book. A lot of you guys told me that there is more of a serious vibe with this book going forward, and I totally see that. I think it's getting more political. I think it's going to focus a little bit more on Moroi fighting with Dompiers, and like, if you don't know, Dompiers are the ones that protect the vampires, and the Moroi are just supposed to sit there silently and passively, and I feel like we're gonna, maybe like somewhat of a war is gonna go on. I have no clue, but I definitely feel the political aspect taking the forefront for the rest of the series. I think this book is having middle book syndrome. If you don't know, that's a syndrome where it's like usually in trilogies where the first book is an introduction and it's like a great, I don't know, heist or something, and then the middle book is setting up for the last book, which is going to be the epic conclusion. There's 3 more books left in the series, and so I definitely feel like that's what this book is trying to do, but I'm just not liking it. I'm just not liking it. Okay, I am 355 pages into Shadow Kiss, and we're going to talk about Dimitri and Rose again. Are you guys annoyed with that? Yes. They just had schmecks for the first time, and I was happy with the moment. Like, I thought the moment was cute. But I was also like, if they were waiting this long for them to do anything, she's 18 in like less than a month. So I was like, why every time I want to talk you interrupt me? Anyways, I was just like, if you were like, why do it so close to her? Like, is it just me? Anyway, we'll stop talking about that because I know you guys are annoyed with me talking about it. Aside from that, they're setting up a lot of stuff, guys. Now we know that with Lissa and her bond, she could take some of the madness away, but that's so scary because not only does she have to worry about Lissa, now she has to worry about herself. I really liked the ending of this book. I mean, I still have about 100 pages left. I'm actually excited to continue. Like, the book as a whole, still a 3 stars, but the ending has really gotten me excited for the last 3 books because I genuinely feel like it won't be like the fun mid-2000s vibes, but it's definitely going to give me some substance, and I actually am so excited. Remember when I said I wanted substance? Literally right after Strigoi attack. Oh my gosh. Guys, loving this. Action! Finally some action! I finished Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead. I know I look a mess. I just got out of the shower. I'm so sorry. But I finished Shadow Kiss. The ending, the fight scene, oh my gosh. I was so shocked. I'm literally bewildered right now. Like, how could this have happened? Somebody died, and look, although I love the ending and it made me excited for the next books to come, it doesn't make up for the whole entire book being filler, so it's still a 3 star. But let's get on to this death. It wasn't really a death, but like I'm gonna categorize it as a death because that person's gone. I was thinking about it a little bit and I was like, okay, is she just doing these deaths in all of these books to advance the plot? And yes, it does advance the plot in some way, but no, it's not just some side character that the main character doesn't really know. It's somebody that really impacts impacts the main character, and we can feel it, and we can feel her pain, and it's just so amazing because all the deaths that the author has put in these books really shifts the mindset of the main character and really turns her into somebody new, and of course brings the plot into something that we never really saw it going to. And I just think that's something Rochelle Mead does so well, is the killing off of characters in these books. And I did not expect it. Along with that, the fight scenes are really done well. Not like descriptive wise, it's not the best fight scene written like as an author. However, every single time there's a fight scene, it really has a purpose and drives home whatever the main character is trying to figure out. And it's just so cool to see that every single fight scene. Although we don't get a lot of fight scene, each one is so purposeful and I really enjoy that. Listen, Rose, on the other hand, don't really enjoy that. I think in the first book, the author really tried to solidify their friendship so that for the rest of the books, we could say, oh my gosh, they're just so close. But I don't think the author did that well in the first book. So right now, I just feel like they're lacking. Like, I see their friendship, but I don't think they're as close as the author wants us to believe. Aside from that, though, something I really want is Adrian and Rose to get together, like, so badly. And I know you guys are like, where is this coming from? Look, from the beginning, I kind of wanted a love triangle to happen between Rose and Dimitri and somebody else. Yes, we saw a little bit of Mason in this book. However, we knew from the first book that Rose didn't really like Mason, so it wasn't a full love triangle. Like, we knew, like, it was never gonna be like, who am I gonna pick? If you know what happens with this book, like, if you've read it, like, you're not misunderstanding it for something else. Like, you know, I don't see how her and Dimitri can be together, aside from the age. How come every single time I talk, you want to interrupt me? Aside from the age, I don't see Rose and Dimitri being together right now. And so I really want her to be like, no, I can't love anybody else but Dimitri, but then they become friends and then she starts to actually fall for him. Like, I want that because Adrian, literally there's no point to Adrian at all in this book. Like, he's literally so pointless. So I want him to be worth something and be her lover later on. And I know that you guys are obsessed with Dimitri. I'm like, I get it. I like him too. I just don't see it. I don't see how they'll ever end up together. But hopefully they will. I don't get it. It's not even about the age anymore. It's just like, how? Like, how could they, you know? Overall, it was a really good book. This is the end of the video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, hopefully it wasn't too boring, but I'm really excited to continue on. This series just keeps surprising me, and although this book was filler, I'm really excited for the rest of the books to take on this new type of substance and stray away from the mid-2000s vibes and just be something really dark and fun. Please let me know what you guys thought of this book if you've read it. Please subscribe, comment down below, do whatever you want to do, and goodbye!